Hi, it's Neets with your weekly reading. This is for the March the 10th, the week of the March the 10th, and it's for Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, so I've shuffled your cards already. We've got 5 cards there. I'll go into that shortly. I am quite a new channel. I'm not a new reader, but I'm a new channel. So if you'd like to subscribe to help me build the channel and to reach more people, that would be amazing. I do readings on other sites or for people all over the world, and I have done for 30 years. So I'm well established, but the channel is very new. So if you want a personal reading, there will be a link in the description. There's an email address in the description that you can contact me on, okay? You have to pay by PayPal, unfortunately, so you have to pay by that first. So for some of you, if you can't do that, it won't be accepted, but that's how I take the payments, okay? If you want to listen to some healing music, I do write music and I put healing frequencies in the music, and it will help to balance your chakras and balance your mind. It will help to uplift. It's not new age music, it's very modern electronic music that you can play on a normal playlist. So there's hidden benefits in there. Healing frequencies are embedded in. Some are binaural beats and some are pure frequency. Okay. So Scorpio, we've got the Hierophant, we've got the Hermit, we've got the Fool, the Two of Swords, and the Death and Rebirth card, okay? The Hierophant. Yes, the Hierophant. I do feel that, Scorpio, you're trying to have a lot of fun in your life and you're trying to keep things light-hearted and you're trying to better yourself as a person, but I think it's proving a little bit difficult sometimes. I'm seeing these highs and lows at the moment, okay? So I feel that, yes, you need to take some time out for yourself and you need to think about how you can evolve as a person. You need to do that, but you can't always do that by having fun and being positive and just not feeling any emotion, okay? Sometimes you have to go into the silence, you have to go into that, but you have to be prepared. Can't get the words out. You have to be prepared to feel emotion, and you have to be prepared to be a little bit, be prepared to get upset sometimes, be prepared to get angry sometimes, be prepared to revisit your past if you want to evolve, okay? It's the only way to move forwards. Can't be scared to visit things, okay, to revisit things. The Hermit is showing me that you may be taking some time out for yourself at the moment. You may be hibernating away, not really wanting to come out and see people or talk to people. You've been very quiet for some reason. And this is probably you doing some healing, some soul searching in preparation for this evolvement of, evolving to a higher place, making yourself closer to your higher self, basically. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to better your life and yourself as a person, okay? The Fool. I think you're tempted to jump into new situations, and I think you need to jump into new situations because I think some things seem to have come to a close, especially with the Death and Rebirth card there. I feel like some things have come to a close in your life. There's a certain way of living or a certain chapter of your life that's closed, and you need to start taking things a bit more seriously maybe, or you need to start thinking about a different road, a different pathway for yourself, different adventures, okay? And you're preparing yourself for that, and when you're ready, you'll do it. You'll jump in and it will feel good. It will be okay. You'll be taking a few risks, but you'll actually start to feel okay. You'll feel happy again. You'll be ready for it. You'll be stronger. Okay? The Two of Swords says to me that things are pecking at your head at the moment. You've got to deal with these niggling thoughts and deal with any regrets from the past or any niggling thoughts that you've got, anything about yourself that you don't like. You've got to sort all this out in your head before you can move forwards. That's the big message I'm getting. Yeah? Because those things aren't going to go away until you've revisited them and dealt with them and processed them and let them go. And then you can move forwards, okay? Death and Rebirth, it is the end of a chapter. It is the end of a chapter. You are starting to open new doorways, and you will eventually, and you're starting to realise that the old chapters need to be closed down because you've outgrown them maybe. Maybe you've outgrown them. If you've not outgrown them, then life is just making you go down a different pathway, but that'll be your guides leading you. The universe will lead you to the pathway that's right for you at the right time. Maybe you've learned a few lessons and you've healed yourself a little bit, and that's when it's like, right, it's time to move on now. That's the feeling I'm getting with it. What else have we got for Scorpio? What else have we got for Scorpio? What else have we got for Scorpio, please? What else have we got for Scorpio? We've got the Six of Wands, we've got the Nine of Cups, we've got the Emperor, and we've got the Hierophant. My lights are getting in the way. Woo. Okay, so Six of Wands. Your life is going to calm down. Life is going to get better for you, and things are going to calm. I think you've been a bit sort of, maybe a little bit, I don't know, maybe a little bit manic in the recent past, you know, like a little bit too excitable, and you've needed to calm your emotions down a bit. That's what I'm getting. You've been a little bit high, and I don't mean high ridiculously so that you're unwell, but some of you might have been unwell with that. But I feel that you've been a little bit too high and a bit manic, and you just need to calm your thoughts down and your mind down a bit. You need to like take a step back and take some deep breaths and start to live life at a slightly slower pace, because your mind's been going too quickly. The Nine of Cups says that you will get your desires. This is the wish card, and it's also saying, like, be careful what you wish for, because whatever you wish for, you are likely to achieve. So make sure that what you wish for is something that you want. Make sure it's exactly how you want it to be. Think specifically, if you want to manifest certain things into your life, think specifically about how you want it to be and how you want your life to look. That's important right now. The Emperor. I think you are going to take charge of yourself. You're going to take charge of your life a little bit more. I do think that you need to do that. I think you've been you've not been trying to sort of take charge of your life. You've kind of just been living life day by day, going from hour to hour, and that's okay, living in the present moment, that's fine. But now it's time to take charge and make some really long-term plans for yourself and your future. Okay, you've got the strength to do it, and you've got the money to do it most likely, and you've got the talents and the ability to do it. So whatever you want, you can achieve. I know that you're strong enough, but you just have to take the time to take it seriously now to get there, okay? The Hierophant says, yes, it's going to take a lot of commitment and hard work. You may have to put some time and effort into things for a while, and you may have to grit your teeth for a while. And it might not be as pleasant as you'd like. You might not be having quite as much fun as you were, but it's worth it in the future to get there. It's worth it. You need to do that. You need to sort of like buckle down. That's what I'm getting, knuckle down. What else for Scorpio? This is the Daily Witch Tarot. What else for Scorpio? Ooh, I like jumping beans today. Woo. What else for Scorpio? That came out, so I'm taking it. The Nine of Swords. So some of you might have been feeling a little bit anxious, unwell with it, you know, worried. You're over worrying about things. Okay, Scorpio, take time out to get rid of that anxiety. Yeah, you may need to even talk to somebody about the anxiety. If you feel that anxious, take some deep breaths, get out into nature, slow down. I think your mind's been overworked. You've burnt yourself out a little bit, I think. Been trying to do too much. What else for Scorpio? We've got the Ten of Pentacles. So I know that things in the home life and your home on the home front are going to be fine. Materially and relationship wise, it looks like things are going to be quite fine. And yeah, you're going to reach this place where you're at a sense of peace again, and that everything's slotted into place. You're happy with where you live. You're happy with your relationships. You're happy with your money situation, financial situation. So I know things are coming to a head where you're going to be happy. You need to make some changes though. Look at that, the Three of Pentacles. I do feel that you need to make changes. You need to be mixing with people that are on your wavelength. You need to be pulling together, and you might need to even change jobs, actually. If you're looking for work, you might need to think about a different type of career, because I think the old career that you've been doing is probably not potentially that great for you. I don't feel it's that good for you, Scorpio. I I think you need to change things. Shake it up a bit. Okay. We've got the Two of Wands, and I feel that the Two of Wands to me, it feels like you are going to get what you want. You've got to reach out a little bit more. You've got to think further afield from where you are. Some of you might be connecting with other countries, or you might be going abroad, or you might be thinking about reaching out to people. You need to widen your circles to get to where you want to be. That's what the feeling I'm getting with this, okay? So think about reaching out. If it's a job, reach out to different employers, reach out to different sort of job opportunities. Reach out, look at different careers. If you're thinking of moving, then you might want to look further afield and move somewhere that's a little bit more different to where you are. You might want to be moving. I do see travel as well. You might be travelling a lot. Yeah, September seems busy. I think by September you're going to be travelling and moving around a lot. See big changes in September for you lot. What else? The Queen of Swords. If you've upset somebody, you may want to revisit that person, or you may want to say to them, you know, I'm sorry I pissed you off, basically. You may want to say that. If you are feeling like the Queen of Swords yourself, you don't have to be a female, but if you are feeling like the Queen of Swords, where you're feeling bitter, rejected, hurt, alone, all of those feelings, then I want to say, well, you need to reach out to others and stop cutting yourself off if you want to heal those feelings, because being alone isn't going to help you at this time. Sometimes you need to be alone to heal, but in your situation, I don't think being alone is helping you. Getting that very strongly. So you may want to reach out to friends and family, do something nice, mix with people. Okay? I can't stop thinking about you. So if somebody's on your mind, if somebody's on your mind, then you need to deal with this. You need to sort of get this into perspective in your head. If you want to reach out to somebody, then reach out to them. I do feel like it's like you're thinking about a specific person. You might need to reach out to this person because they may not reach out to you. That's what I'm getting with that. You may need to take that first step. Okay? I left you before you could leave me. I think we've had this before. I left you before you could leave me. So maybe there's a situation in the past where you did walk away from somebody or something because you knew that that person was unhappy with you and you didn't want to let them dump you, basically. You wanted to leave before they could hurt you. That's the sense I'm getting with that. If that's the case, you may want to reach out to that person. You may want to tell them your feelings and thoughts. It may be good to offload, okay? So there's a lot to take in there, Scorpio, but have a listen again if you need to, and we'll speak soon.